In an interview in 2018, SZA said, "I'm making the best album of my life for this next album, and I know that because it's going to be my last album." Now, despite her several statements about retiring, SZA has posted artwork for a possible new project called Lana. I watched an interview she did with Zane Lowe for Apple Music, and it made me realise something. To fully enjoy SZA, you have to understand SZA's mind. These inner struggles add a layer of depth and nuance to her music, providing a unique perspective on her creative expressions and reveal the reasons why she considered retiring in the first place. However, I believe that many of SZA's challenges could find resolution through the insights from this book, The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. In examining SZA's interview, I aim to propose potential solutions that could assist her in harnessing these challenges to enhance her artistry further. Hi, my name is Ollie, and this channel is all about making music sound better to you. If that resonates with you, then subscribe to the channel.
And I started having like weird panic attacks I'd never had before and crying and shit. And just like in spaces that were just, you know, like I'm at a photo shoot for like, you know, Wall Street Journal and I'm crying on set because I'm freaking out about being perceived.
Perception plays a crucial role in shaping an individual's ability to create art. The way someone sees the world, interprets experiences, and understands emotions greatly influences the artistic process. Artists often draw inspiration from their perceptions of beauty, pain, joy, and the intricacies of life. Moreover, how an artist perceives their own work and the expectations of others can greatly impact their creative decisions. In the case of SZA, her music has gathered massive love and affirmation from fans and critics alike. While this could be viewed as a huge achievement, it also puts enormous expectations on whatever comes next. We have seen how this has affected SZA in the past. SOS came 5 years after Control, seemingly due to the weight of expectation that the positive reception of that album placed on her. The lens through which one views the world influences the themes, styles, and messages conveyed in their art. Additionally, external perceptions, whether positive or negative, can shape an artist's confidence, affecting their willingness to take risks and explore new avenues in their creative expression. One way that Rick Rubin suggests to overcome insecurities like this is to label them. I was working with an artist who was frozen by doubts and unable to move forward. I asked if he was familiar with the Buddhist concept of pampacha. This speaks to the mind's tendency to respond to our experiences with an avalanche of mental clutter. Now he had a name for what was holding him back. He was able to normalize his doubts and not take them so seriously. By putting a name to specific feelings or doubts, individuals gain a sense of control and can approach them more objectively. While it might seem like a simple solution and not applicable to someone as renowned as SZA, it's essential to recognise that she is not the first artist to achieve such fame and admiration. The feelings of insecurity and imposter syndrome she experiences have been common among many individuals through the years, even those in the spotlight. It underscores the shared nature of these emotions and highlights that fame does not necessarily shield individuals from such challenges. Labelling enables people to recognise that self-doubt is a common human experience rather than an inherent flaw, fostering a more compassionate and self-accepting mindset. It can serve as a crucial step in the journey towards overcoming self-doubt by transforming it from an overwhelming nebulous concept into something tangible and manageable.
I want to be a sustainable person. Like, even with the way I make my music, I want to like start really not overthinking it and making it this thing. I hate going to the studio because it's like a dungeon.
Overthinking can significantly hinder the creative process by introducing a layer of doubt and inhibiting the flow of ideas. When an individual becomes excessively absorbed in analysing every aspect of their work, it can stifle spontaneity and originality. The constant scrutiny of choices, from the artistic decisions to details in execution, can lead to creative paralysis where a fear of making the wrong choice becomes overwhelming. It's evident that SZA grapples with this issue, as she mentioned earlier in the interview that she can't listen to her own music after release. This reluctance stems from her tendency to identify numerous ways in which she believes she could have enhanced or improved the work. This self-imposed pressure often stifles the freedom necessary for innovation and experimentation in the creative realm. Overthinking can impede the natural intuitive aspects of the creative process, making it challenging for ideas to flourish authentically. It's clear that overthinking could have contributed to SZA contemplating quitting, as being bogged down in the creative process often leads to mental blocks, hindering the generation of new ideas. One solution that Rick Rubin provides is to lower the stakes. We tend to think what we're making is the most important thing in our lives and that it's going to define us for all eternity. Consider moving forward with the more accurate point of view that is a small work, a beginning. The mission is to complete the project so you can move on to the next. The next one is a stepping stone to the following work. And so it continues in productive rhythm for the eternity of your life. With this perspective, SZA should view each song she creates as a small component of her broader body of work. By doing so, she can minimize the impact of internal expectations and concentrate on crafting the music she genuinely desires. Her exceptional talent and authentic songwriting have brought her to this point, and there's every reason to believe that these qualities will continue propelling her towards success in the future.
Even when I'm singing my music, it's almost like I'm cosplaying myself. Like I'm cosplaying an artist, like what that would be like. And that makes it easier for me to like do the whole thing. Because in my mind, it's like, I don't know, it's so weird. I'm still figuring out like who I am and what is happening to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm becoming something in real time and it's really confusing to me.
When an artist grapples with imposter syndrome, it can profoundly impact their live performances. Despite external accolades or a strong body of work, the internal belief of being undeserving or fraudulent can cast a shadow over their confidence on stage. This internal struggle might manifest in heightened anxiety, self-doubt, and an intense fear of being exposed as an imposter. Consequently, the artist may find it challenging to fully engage with the audience, express themselves authentically, or embrace the success they have achieved. However, SZA might have already identified the solution to imposter syndrome on stage.
Like performing in an arena, what that actually means and how to like not let that energy command me and overtake me and shut me down, but then like really be present in the moment enough to talk to myself while I'm doing it. Like to hear my inner voice, and it's really hard to feel that way. But it took me so long to even get to a space where I could hear anything else but chaos.
Overcoming imposter syndrome as an artist involves a multifaceted approach that encompasses self-reflection, positive affirmations, and embracing one's achievements. Firstly, acknowledging and understanding the roots of these feelings is crucial. Recognizing that success is often a result of talent, hard work and dedication rather than luck alone. Developing a realistic perspective on one's capabilities and achievements helps in dispelling the notion of being an imposter. Constructive self-talk and affirmations play a pivotal role in building confidence, emphasizing personal strengths and reframing negative thoughts. SZA has worked to overcome these issues with Sagaru, who has said, "Affirmations are not about who you are right now, they're about who you can become." If SZA believes in her talent and hard work, I'm confident that she can confidently own each moment while touring. This in turn would enable her to deliver her best performance every night. Despite grappling with profound feelings of insecurity, SZA has managed to turn this vulnerability into a source of strength. In the creative act, Rick Rubin discusses kintsugi, a Japanese pottery repair technique where the cracks are filled with gold, accentuating imperfections as part of the art. SZA employs a similar approach, using her insecurities as a central theme in her music. This draws attention to her vulnerabilities, while showcasing her readiness to lay herself bare for her art, echoing the artistic philosophy elucidated by Rick Rubin. By embracing and highlighting her vulnerabilities, she not only navigates through the depths of her own emotions, but also connects with listeners on a profound level. This artistic choice not only turns perceived weakness into strengths, but also demonstrates a genuine commitment to transparency and self-discovery.